It's that time again, my friends. Guild Battle Destiny's Flight 15-2. We got 1 day left to knock it down, take advantage of our tickets here, and help our guild. So let's get in there here today as we take on Red Velvet Dragon and Living Abyss. All right, my friends, thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your support. If you got questions or comments throughout, let me know. I'd love to hear from you, and feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. Lots of active guilds there and lots of players looking for guilds. You can check it out. Look at this. We're at 927 right now. We got an amazing group here. Thank you so much. This is our dashboard as well. Lunar Lighthouse loves to comment here on our videos, so thank you, Lunar, for doing that as always. And Lunar's got some great tips here for you as well in today's video. So a couple things, let's get into it here for Red Velvet Dragon. First and foremost, couple pieces. We're over 100 right now, so that reflects 100% is going to be key for our survival. We'll talk a little bit about that here in a second. Then we get that Dragon Breath at level 200. Now, a couple things here. If you're looking for a team, you can go to your team ideas here. We got our Poison team with Shadow Milk and Sapphire, and then additionally here we got our Darkness team. Today we will be playing our lovely Poison team. So a couple things here. If you do hit apply, it will take those cookies and put those in. If you don't have them, it will be blank. Same thing with the treasures. And then it will apply the first biscuit and toppings pieces for you. So when we go into these, the concept here, which is a little bit different if you see ours, if we go to our team ideas, we've pulled out matcha instead and put in Rebel Cookie. So we really like Rebel Cookie in this mix-up. Instead of matcha, matcha is going to amplify a little bit more of that poison damage. This one gives us a little bit more upfront survivability depending on the team that you're using, plus a little bit more of that shield and health booster that you may need, particularly for my team, which is not as strong because I don't have as much ascended or promoted cookies from that perspective. Okay, so a couple things here to understand about this. It's really about amplification of that poison damage, getting those stacks on. We got additional heals here through this cookie, Black Sapphire cookie as well. And then again, you're on attack, whistle, and then cooldown there, Dream Connector's whistle, Sleepy Edge Jelly Watch for a little bit more attack. From that perspective. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about gear. Gear is a great time to like and subscribe. We got lots of guides here on the channel for you, and today we're actually going to be set up this way. We're on Solid Almond for a little bit more survivability, again with that damage reflection. So making sure you could try attack, you could try cooldown. Here we're on attack with Shadow Milk. Here we're on cooldown because we want to get lots and lots of stacks. Here we could go on more attack. You could also go on the biscuit for poison. More poison damage is certainly key. If you can get that really high, same thing here for Black Sapphire as well. Instead, we're on attack, and then down here we are also a little bit more on survivability because that is one of the challenges I've ran into with this one here in particular. So that's why we're stacked this way. It's gonna make more of a difference here at this point as well. So let's go ahead and go for our run and contribute to our guild. Level 121, my friends, pretty high for us here. All right, so we are on auto. You definitely want to try and get these things in ahead of time. We'll stay on auto for now. That's okay. Ideally though, you want to get everything else in. We'll click all those first and get those things set. I am on auto again. Now generally what you want to do is you want to hit these ones first, then get all the rest in there. As you can see, they take down my Shadow Milk. Shadow Milk's going to be just fine in the shadow form here. Now you can watch down below here how much damage is getting hit into my team, why we're on that Solid Almond. That really helps and make that difference. If your team's doing okay though, you can definitely move over. See, there you go, you start to lose quite a bit. You can definitely move over for that attack instead of that Solid Almond, which will boost that damage against the dragon, my friends. And look at that, we have survived and dealt 2.4 billion damage. Now again, shifting over to that attack, a little bit more tweaking, a little bit more poison damage in there is going to make a huge difference for that Red Velvet Dragon, courtesy of Lunar Lighthouse. All right, now into our Living Abyss. For Living Abyss here, we're at 125. Couple key things to remember is lots and lots of little summon blobs, and then additionally Poisonous Breath here. Damage, we're going to be getting a lot of damage here at that 8% max HP every 1 second for 10 seconds. Team ideas, what are we left with here in Living Abyss? We do have our new Wedding team, and then additionally our Frost and electric team here down below. We're going to be running with this one up here above. And again, once again, you can hit apply, and then those things will be put into that team. Again, missing pieces and will be left out. And then additionally, your first topping and beast gets set for this. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one in particular. Again, what we're doing is we're leveraging the new Black Forest cookie. The biggest thing here on this one is that pairing with wedding cake cookie, but additionally here, lots and lots of damage to those summon creatures. If you're looking for a video specifically on this combo, we do have one here on the channel that you can check out with a little bit more detail and breakdown for you, and a great time to support and like. Thank you. All right, here we go. So there you have it from that perspective. And then additionally, like we said, the wedding team here, here's the other one, lots and lots of damage, fireworks, healings, those kinds of pieces as well. And then additionally, that boost to Black Forest for those summoned units. Definitely something new and huge here for Living Abyss because of all those blobs. Now we're still taking two great other parts here, which is the electric damage. Lots of damage here between Blueberry Pie, I was going to say Blackberry, and then our friend Twizzly Gummy. And then more enhancements here with Ferret. If you don't have Ferret, you can definitely use another healer in there. You could try Snap, those kinds of things. I get a lot of questions about that. Good news is this is a free cookie. These will all be in the mileage shop at some point as well for you to get access to. And then when it comes to our treasures this time, instead of cooldown, we're focused on Librarian's Enchanted Robes to get more and more attack speed and boost that attack speed of the two. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our gear. Now here we're on survivability. Again, you might want to move over to attack. On your Biscuit though, if you got more survivability, you might want to break down those two. I do have those toppings Biscuit guides here on the channel for you as well to take a look at, and some of those breakdowns. Here we're on crit. Again, might want to be more attack forward. You might want to be on electric type, those kinds of pieces there for your Biscuit. Here we're on cooldown. We got attack speed. Here, more cooldown, some survivability. Here we're on attack. You could move over to crit if you wanted to. We got cooldown. Moving more into attack is going to help us do more damage, or the electric, like I said before, and then damage resist, cooldown, HP, survivability, kind of a thing here on Ferret. Okay, so that is our wedding team for our Living Abyss. Let's go ahead and get that damage in, my friends, so you can see exactly how this thing is going to work. Super excited about this one. A lot of fun. This thing just does so much damage, my friends. Watch this. As long as we can keep our front one alive here, look at that. Lots and lots of hits. Lots of, holy moly, watch that. Watch it. Now, I am on 1.5. We can move to 2.5, speed it up just a little bit for you here so you can see that. Again, you can run fully auto. You can see we almost get smoked and taken down. It's a big piece there. If that happens, you're going to want to tweak those biscuits and those toppings for a little bit more survivability as you kind of move your way through, depending on the level. And there we go, 2.3 billion there as well, as these things scales. So very big for us here today. As you can see, we've taken on level 100s and above. Generally, we get in there a little bit before, and then we showcase how that works. However, we do got 24 hours plus to still take this all down and get all your hits in there, my friends, and you should absolutely do that and contribute to your guild, because there are some great rewards, particularly like me as the #1 free-to-play player. We love taking advantage of that because it helps us get more crystals, my friends, right? All right, with that, thank you for tuning in today. If you still got questions, comments, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. We want to see you in that Discord server. If you're looking for a guild, it's a great spot. Guild looking for players, it's a great spot. We'll see you there. With that, my friends, thank you for tuning in today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow such an amazing community here. I truly appreciate it. Lots of great ways to support. Thank you to all of our members. Truly, I do appreciate all that additional support there and through our affiliate links. With that, we'll see you again soon, my friends. Get out there, get those guild battles done. Until next time, keep on running.